It's Small Business Month, and we're so happy to welcome Elizabeth Gore, the president and co-founder of Hello Alice, a free platform that guides and supports small businesses through every step of their entrepreneurial journey. Good morning. So great to see you.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
Our pleasure. So it's Small Business Month, and we love small businesses. So why is it so important, especially here in the Ozarks, to support small businesses?
Well, I tell you, the way I think about small businesses, they are the fabric of our country. And if you think about maybe that cup of coffee you're holding right now, your childcare, your accountant, your grocery store, small businesses are really the lifeblood of everything you do. And I think about them as probably your neighbors, your family members, someone you're related to, your friend. So they're a critical part of our everyday life.
Absolutely. And the market has been very actually volatile lately. So what are some of the main challenges small businesses are facing right now?
Well, access to capital, and we say equitable access to capital. So banks are tightening up right now. It's a tough time for small business owners, and they're coming out of COVID with less receipts than they've had in years past. So it's really tough for access to capital. On the flip side, though, we have 5 times the amount of small businesses opening that we've had in the last 10 years, which is really exciting. So the way your viewers can support is to walk right in those stores and buy things or shop local or really think about their purchasing power with those small businesses.
And I love, too, that you love to help small businesses, but also maybe, I don't know why. Why is it so difficult, for minority-run small businesses to secure that funding? That's an issue.
It is. The BIPOC community alone applied for almost $40 billion in capital, mostly loans and credit, and got declined. So at Hello Alice, we're working really hard with partners to ensure that we get that operational credit out the door that's really needed. And, there's also pockets like U.S. veterans who don't have credit history tend to get declined, or also those like women in the care economy who didn't have credit history. So sometimes there's this perception of high risk when in fact they might not just have credit history. So we work really hard at Hello Alice to ensure that we can help build that credit and get the funding we need.
And you pointed out, some of the difficulties, but just how difficult is it for these small businesses to secure the funding they desperately need?
Well, 36% of small business owners right now are dipping into their personal credit and their personal savings, which is not good. We really advise against that because it can hurt your future. There are great tools out there right now. There's a lot of small business grants, for example, that you can apply for. We have a grant and loan center on Hello Alice that you can find, which is exciting. And then also another idea is for small businesses just to be really careful with their own cash. Be very cash conservative right now, diversify that cash, and be smart about where your spend is.
I don't know if there's an answer to this, but are there any current challenges and that small business can do to kind of be foolproof on their business?
Yeah, I mean, diversify is my advice. I love local banks. So particularly in the Ozarks, what you can really think about are credit unions that are in those areas, locally owned banks. Really go in there, develop a relationship with that banker, and see if you can really think about a line of credit. Sometimes that's overlooked. It's very different than a straight up loan that can help. But most of all, just really be careful with your own spend. And maybe you need to hold off hiring that next employee, for example, until things strengthen a little bit.
Wonderful.
Elizabeth, you are so knowledgeable. And so just tell us about Hello Alice, what services, you provide and how you help small businesses.
Yeah, HelloAlice.com. We serve almost 1.5 million small businesses in all 50 states, which is so exciting. We provide grants, loan, and credit, not predatory, just making sure that we get the operational credit to small business owners that are needed. Most of all, we provide community. Small business owners talking to each other every day on Hello Alice, giving each other tips of the trade is what we care about most. So join us. We're here to help.
Okay, one more time. How can people learn more about Hello Alice, everything you do, and maybe being a part of this online community?
Absolutely. HelloAlice.com. Come on. We can give you your business health score. We can help you find grants and most of all, help each other.
Thank you so much for your
Elizabeth.
time. We appreciate
My
you so much.
pleasure.
And we love small businesses too. We support them
Yay.
locally around here as well as best we can.
Absolutely.
Right on.
Thanks so much.
Thank you, Elizabeth.
Have a great day.
Too.
Yeah,
That was good.
learning a lot, yeah.
Small businesses. I mean, it takes a lot. Swirlies was just here.
Yeah.
Small business. You got to take the leap. He was in the medical field and took that leap. So if you're thinking about a career change, better
And what's
late than
great too
never.
is you could be a part of a community of small businesses that can help each other because
Exactly.
you may be new like Swirlies, but talk to somebody who's been in it for 15 years. That expertise is going to help you as well.
Yeah.
There you go.
Love it. Hello, Alice. Okay, coming up, we'll be celebrating National Pickle Day in the kitchen with a yummy treat.
Well, I hope it's yummy.
I do.
I hope.
Me too. I love pickles.